Welcome back to City Skylines, everyone. It's been a while, honestly. I have done some stuff off camera. I don't actually remember where I'm up to on camera, but I have done quite a bit. So yeah, we'll show you my city. And today, I've got an interesting plan. Over here today, I have sort of prepared the junction. Oh gosh, why is there so much traffic? I did not intend for it to be this busy. Anyway, over here is where I'm going to be starting a new mega project for the city. My plan is, in the Emirates, obviously you've got the Palm Islands. Why not bring it to Serenpool? Yeah, so that's the plan for this episode. And this is why I've got this really complex junction. Still got carried away though with making it, because I mean, it looks cool, doesn't it? You've got to admit. And there we go, finally. They also need streetlights, or did I already have them on? I think I already had them on. Yes, I did. So I think I'm just gonna stick with where's paths. Why have they all got 3D icons anyway? Apart from, well, roads is technically 3D, but you get what I mean. They're all facing like the wrong way and stuff. It looks ugly. I've just realised I've just built it in the wrong road. I built it in like an alley or something, which is not what I want. But you know, anyway. Fix it just like that and it's perfect as if nothing happened. Totally nothing happened. Let's just pretend that everyone. At least junctions, I think that's right. How are we gonna do this? Just like that? Yeah, but we also need to make, that's actually a good point, we also need to make space for a bit of a shield around it, because it does have like a shield around it, and we want to include that because we want it to be detailed. Where's my next crossing? We'll put it here. There's one set of branches. And I think my plan is, if I just do it on this one, then I can repeat it quickly while you guys aren't looking at it like some actually good at this game, is to have like that curving. No, not quite like that. Have like that curving like that. Yeah. Maybe actually, can we get a cul-de-sac? We can, but I want a grassy one for this. I want a bigger. Why is it just not changing the size of the road? Oh wow, that's big. That's better. Like maybe I do want a bigger one. Cause look, it can have like stuff around it, you know. Yeah, we'll stick with that. I think that works alright. The path can also come in again, like that. How big is this section actually? Oh wow. It is a bit big. Maybe I like. It's a bit of an issue that. Right, so that's my plan for like this side. I've done that now. Oh, that should go out further. So these are like what my plan is gonna be. They're not the best, I get that, but still, just leave it be. So basically, I've gone out 130. By 168. Let me get there. I need to change this onto the right actually for this side. 168, 130. Then it's 100 degrees. 168, or as close as you can get. Oh, it's perfect this side. Nice. Then you get the path, and from this point you go wee like that over it. I honestly don't care how neat that bit is. Maybe we can go down a bit. Oh, why does it give it a bump again? Like that there. And from this point, just at the end of the road, if you can get it, there we are. You come out a bit and go curve it round like that. I actually have not done it for this side, don't mind me. Nice, so that's 2 branches. I'm hoping to have like 4 at least. I think that'll be, maybe I can squeeze a tiny stub as a 5th. But I need to remember to have the shield around it. Oh, this is difficult. Why am I doing this? The highway also needs to go across. I just want to make sure that it does work, because it'll be a bit of a disaster if it didn't. I would cry in a corner for the rest of the day. Oh no, it works. It's fine. Oh, but why is it taking up the parking? What are you doing this for? Why is it actually taking up the parking? There. Oh, it's because it's not quite centered for some reason. So I've got around to this bit. I've actually not extended the highway at all. We're gonna have to have like some sort of motorway junction, which will be also a tad awkward. But oh, it's gonna be awkward again. This as well, isn't it? What's here? Why is there a zebra cross? Why did I just become American? What happened? Why have I just got a random bit there? I need to get rid of that now. That was very odd. Also, we need to make sure to get rid of traffic lights, so they'll just cause too much congestion considering it's pedestrian roads. Yep. And yep. And yep. Yeah. And over here is where I'm gonna have to have the motorway junction. Or is it gonna be a motorway? Probably not, to get to the barrier bit, but you know, in a way, I don't care. We also need parking, don't we? And parks. A small one. I need like a really big one underground. A multi-level one is just massive. I mean, look at it. Underground one needs like the biggest ramp I've ever seen for some reason. Because why not? So a wide one would fit if it wasn't for the fact that I've got the stupid roads there. A small gravel one. Maybe I need a gravel. No, I'm not having a gravel one. Now we've got car park. It's time to beat the prices up, obviously. Now, over here, get rid of that on that. Over here, this wants to go in the middle, I think. Probably. So what am I gonna do? I'll get like this dividing road, please. No, we'll just go straight to like get this like that. Put it down. Oh, what have I like? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Guys, it's been a pain. There. Oh, what the heck? We'll just demolish it and pretend nothing happened. Don't tell me. Don't. Oh my gosh. We'll add a normal road as a slip road around. This pedestrian street, that's not a pedestrian street. This pedestrian street, if I just do that and do that, it can just come to a nice, neat ending like that. That looks really cursed, but you know, anyway. I will also add like some little stubs, just like plop. I'm not even measuring it, to be honest, I'm just adding the stubs. And just making sure it looks somewhat similar. Yeah. And we will add the paths as well, because we need the path still. Sure, that looks actually horrendous, but maybe I shouldn't have gone ahead with this video. You know what? I think over here, as much as I don't want to do it, I think I need to chop off part of this area. You know, just so that I can definitely fit it in, and then I can like. I wonder why I've not even added like a key or anything to like the front of this. Like, that's just a surprise more than anything. We'll need to like zone it with houses again for the ones that will survive. For the ones that won't, well, I'm sorry, but it's time. Well, not yet. I won't get rid of it yet. I probably should add a key at some point, but I'm not going to do that now. Why is there like no vehicles on this motorway? That's impressive. I've never seen it this good. Maybe it's a bit QE, but you know, it's all fine. So for the barrier, I do like need to get rid of water at some part of it, but it can be shallow. I want it to be shallow. Where can I pick? I'll pick this one. What does that look like? Any higher without it being... Yeah, that looks nice and tropical actually. Can I do a bit lower? Yeah, that looks tropical but also somewhat deep. So this will be like that. I'll be doing this all later anyway, properly, on like a time lapse or something, so that you guys don't get bored. But this will be what I'm doing. So then this tunnel will come back out. How should I do it? Should I do it as like a interchange? Maybe that would work better. So like, right, so this is the junction I've got now to get onto the shield bit, I guess. It's sort of like a pinecone at the moment, because like I've not got rid of the water and stuff. Hopefully it will improve when I get rid of the water. Hopefully. It probably won't do. But for this road now, which one was it I used? This one? No, that's an alley. This one. If I come back out of underground mode, we can hopefully build it. That's actually quite nice and smooth, that. I quite like that. I do. I really do. Yeah, this side's going to be a whole different story, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to do it at all, am I? That can be what we call the shield, I suppose. Let's leave it as that. So now I need to add a path going around it. So I'll just do that quickly. It looks more like an egg, that's my only issue. The Palm Island, to put it on the screen editor, is very circular. This is going to be the egg Palm Island, I suppose. I mean, that does work, so yeah. But now for probably the worst part of it. Terraforming. I need it to be at the right level though. This is gonna take forever and just drain me, I bet, isn't it? Right, so guys, the water does have to fill up. Hopefully it will do. Yep, you can see it coming in. Is it coming in over here? Yes, it is. Sorta. Yes, it is. So this is just gonna fill up. I am just gonna now zone everything and get it up and running, and then I'll show you what it's like in a minute. So we are now just following a car. You can see some office buildings being built in the middle, and on the outside is going to be high density residential, which will sort of separate the tourists from them. If you can see, we're going on the top road. You know how it's two-tier? This should hopefully give residents an easy access while avoiding the offices and the tourists, which will also have metro and buses to the centre of the island, which will be cool and hopefully ease congestion because it's already quite congested. Thank you for watching, click like for another episode, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Look at all the cranes are cool. Why is there one just over the road? Surely that's a bit unsafe.